Kin screamed, "I wrecked their trip. I ditched him at the airport." Y'all, I'm Emily from Dallas, and my break-free crushed their lies. This Reddit stories ain't rage. It's revenge, taking my life back from drama family guilt. Ever been trapped by Kin's demands? Drop your city below. What's your drama story spark? Smash that like, subscribe for more Reddit heat. The Carter dining room in Deep Ellum reeked of burnt coffee, June 2022. With Dallas morning light slipping through thin blinds, my hands gripping a sweet tea mug as my sister Lily, 7 years older, flashed her wedding pics on her phone. Every wall was a shrine to Lily. Her first smile, first steps, scribbled drawings Mom, Ellen, and Dad, James, treated like Van Goghs. Me, Emily Carter, I was just a shadow, rocking Lily's hand-me-downs, playing with her cast-off toys, trained to stay quiet since I was a kid. Nora, my best friend, texted, "They blind or what, Emily?" My gut twisted, a knife-sharp sting. I slouched in my chair, a jukebox from a nearby bar thumping faint, my stomach churning as Ellen gushed, "Lily, you're our star." Lily's wedding last year, princess gown, lavish blowout, sucked up a loan Mom and Dad groaned to get, while I stood as a bridesmaid in a baggy dress, invisible as always. "Emily, wipe the table," James grunted, eyes glued to Lily. I'd chipped in for the wedding, hoping they'd see me, but Lily just smirked. "Thanks, sis. Great at chores?" I scrubbed in silence, memories burning. Community college, diner shifts, college dreams, all faded behind Lily's glow. Lily scrolled her phone, showing off her new Oak Cliff house, Mom and Dad's down payment gift. "The twins need space," Ellen nodded, ignoring my plea for tuition help. "We can cover half," James said, dodging my gaze. "You figure the rest." I swallowed hard. Their wedding loan, Lily's house, they'd poured it all out, leaving me half a scholarship. "Thanks," I mumbled, retreating to my room, tears spilling for the first time in years. I scraped into community college, waitressing nights to pay up, legs aching, craving my bed, but even sleep got snatched. Friday, I dragged in from a brutal shift, worn boots scuffing, dying to crash, when Lily stood in the living room, her 3-year-old twins crawling at her feet. "Emily, watch him a bit," she chirped, eyes gleaming, bolting out before I could speak, leaving 2 screaming kids. "Your sister's worn out," Ellen said, stepping from the kitchen. "Family steps up. You'll get it when you have kids." I wanted to yell, "Kids? I can't keep myself afloat." But I hushed the twins, my chest tight like a vice. Every weekend, same deal. Lily dumped her boys, went for movies or dinners with her husband Ethan, while I played unpaid nanny. One Saturday, after a killer exam week, I slumped over my desk, eyes burning, when Lily breezed in, kids hollering. "Just a sec," she said, vanishing. I watched the twins wreck my room, rage boiling. "Mom, Dad!" I stood, voice shaking. "This ain't fair. I work, study, I'm beat, and now my weekends too?" James glared, newspaper folding. "Emily, your sister needs help. Be glad to pitch in." Ellen sighed. "Don't be selfish. Lily's got 2 kids. You don't know how tough that is." I wanted to scream, "I know! I've lived for y'all forever." I shut up, Nora's text buzzing. "You're worth more, Emily." I shook my head, used to swallowing anger, but something lit inside. I needed out, away from Lily, Ellen, this Lily-worshipping house. Monday, I scouted a cheap Galveston motel online, ocean waves glinting in my dreams, a bus ticket I'd scraped from diner tips. "Mom, Dad," I said that night, voice firm. "I'm hitting the beach for a few days." Ellen squealed. "Good for you. You deserve it." James nodded. "Go, kid." I froze. First time they saw me, I packed, heart lighter, blind to the trap waiting. Back in summer 2015, our Oak Cliff backyard, I built forts with Lily, laughing loud. Ellen snapped pics of her, framed them, forgot me beside her. "Lily's our light," Mom said. "Me? A shadow." I thought family meant sacrifice, staying silent. I gripped my mug, deep Ellum streets glowing outside. Lily bragged, Ellen beamed, James nodded. They didn't see me, never did. I'd paid for their wedding, slung plates, babysat Lily's kids, got selfish in return. Nora texted, "You're enough, Emily." I vowed, Galveston's mine, no one's stealing it. They thought I'd stay there nobody, but I'd show 'em what invisible means when I bust this cage wide open. Ever been erased by your own kin? Drop it below. Salt air hit my lungs in Galveston, July 2022, Dallas sun blazing on the sand, my worn boots sinking as I hauled my suitcase into a budget motel, heart light like I'd shed a ton of bricks. The Carter house in Deep Ellum, where Sister Lily flaunted her new crib, Mom, Ellen, cheered our star. Dad, James, nodded legacy, had choked me for years, from her hand-me-downs to unpaid babysitting for her 3-year-old twins. This bus ticket and motel, scraped from diner tips, was my first escape. Nora texted, "Live it up, Emily, you earned it." I grinned, sweet tea in hand, ready to breathe. I kicked off my boots, a jukebox from a nearby bar thumping faint, my gut easing as waves crashed outside. Lily's wedding loan, her Oak Cliff house down payment. Mom and Dad's cash poured out while I got half a college fund, slinging plates to cover the rest. I'd told him about this trip, expecting shade, but Ellen's "You deserve it" and James's "Go kid" threw me. First time they gave a damn? I hit the beach, sand warm underfoot, scarfing a burger at a seaside dive, no screaming kids, no homework, no tables to bus. Just me, the ocean, and a sunset I'd earned. Back at the motel, planning a quiet night, voices hit me like a gut punch. "Surprise, Emily!" I froze, boots slipping on the porch. There, outside the room next door, stood Ellen and Lily, twins circling their legs like tornadoes. My stomach sank, sweet tea mug trembling. "What y'all doing here?" I stammered, Galveston's breeze turning cold. "Couldn't let you be alone," Ellen chirped, her smile too bright, dragging a suitcase into a swankier room. Course they splurged while I got the cheap one. Lily shoved the twins my way, their sticky hands tugging. "The boys want to see the ocean, you cool watching them? I need a beach walk," she said, already bolting. "I gotta hit the store," Ellen added, gone before I could blink. I stood, twins screeching, my escape shredded. "What the hell?" I muttered, herding him into my cramped room. Nora's "They're snakes" text burned in my head, grounding me like a Texas oak. These weren't my kids, my trip, my life. Yet here I was, Lily's nanny again. The weekend was a nightmare. The twins tore my curtains, smashed motel glasses, clogged the toilet with my apples. My diner savings drained on repairs and a plumber. I barely slept, chasing them from dawn to dusk, my beach dreams drowned in their tantrums. Lily flitted in, all, "I'm so tired," after her walks, while Ellen cooed, "Family steps up, Emily." I wanted to scream, my vacation, my money. Flashback to last spring, Oak Cliff Porch, 2021. Lily announced her twins, Ellen squealing, "Double blessin'." I stood there, college apps buried, no squeal, no nod. James grunted, "Lily's carrying the name." I thought family meant giving till you broke. I zipped my valley, Galveston waves crashing outside. Lily's whining, Ellen's guilt trips, James's silence. They didn't see me, never would. I'd slung plates, studied, babysat, got nothing but shade. Nora's "You're free" was my spark. They thought I'd stay there nobody, but I'd show 'em what ruined means when I bust loose. I wasn't their babysitter no more. I was Emily, ready to burn their script. Ever had kin steal your shot at peace? Drop it below. My boots clicked on the Dallas airport floor, July 2022, heart pounding like a Deep Ellum jukebox as I gripped my secret ticket to a tropical island, leaving Galveston's salt air and the Carter family's trap behind. Lily's kitchen help sneer, Ellen's selfish jab, and James's legacy nod had crushed me for years. From her hand-me-downs to babysitting her twins, my savings gone fixing their motel mess. I'd planned that beach break to breathe, but they crashed it, turning me into their nanny again. Nora's "You're enough" text burned in my phone, my resolve hard as Texas oak. I wasn't their mule no more. Sunday, Lily whined over coffee. "Traveling's rough with kids." her manicured nails tapping. My jaw dropped, rage boiling like a deep Ellen BBQ pit. "Rough? I'm broke fixin' your boy's mess," I snapped, voice shaking. Ellen gasped, "Don't be selfish." Lily sulked, "You don't get it, no kids." I gripped my mug, Nora's "You're enough" buzzing. I'd paid their wedding, bussed tables, watched their twins, got selfish for wanting one damn break. Something cracked inside, not loud, but final. I wasn't their mule no more. I stormed to my room, Valley half-packed, twins napping in Ellen's suite. I'd planned this trip to breathe, but they'd stolen it, same as my clothes, my time, my dreams. Lily's star glow, Ellen's family first, James's legacy. They scripted me invisible, but I was done playing along. Nora texted, "Get out, Emily, you're bigger than 'em." I nodded, resolve hard as Dallas oak. Galveston was my line in the sand, and they'd crossed it. I'd find a way to break this cage, even if it meant torching their family. I faked a grimace at the check-in counter, sweet tea sweat on my brow. "Gotta hit the restroom, y'all go ahead," I told Ellen, Lily, and the twins, their luggage chaos masking my move. They nodded, distracted, herding the boys toward the Galveston flight queue. I spun, boots steady, and bolted to a different counter, handing over my passport and a ticket I'd bought weeks ago, diner tips drained for this island escape. The clerk's "boarding soon" was music, my chest light like I'd shed a decade of shade. I shot Ellen a text. "Not coming? Enjoy your trip." Phone off. I slipped through security, their screams miles away. On the plane, sipping cheap champagne, I stared at clouds, Galveston's twin-torn curtains and clogged toilet raw in my mind. Lily's travelin's rough, Ellen's family steps up. They'd scripted me invisible, but I'd ripped the page. Nora texted, "You free, girl." As I landed on the island, warm breeze whispering freedom. My resort was modest, ocean waves crashing, no kids, no guilt trips. I lounged, read uninterrupted, tried surfing, even flirted with a cute diver. No schedule, just me. For a week I was Emily, not Lily's shadow. Back at Nora's Deep Ellum apartment, Dallas Oak Street's dark, I crashed on her couch, coffee mug warm, my phone exploding with voicemails. Ellen's voice shrieked, "Emily Carter, you abandoned us! Lily's in tears, the boys were hell!" Lily's text raged, "You ruined our trip, selfish!" James growled, "Ungrateful girl." I laughed, raw. Nora's "they're losing it" fierce. I ditched them at the airport, their family a trap I'd sprung. "They cut my tuition," I told Nora, voice steady. "I'm moving out." Her nod was iron. "You got this." I packed my suitcase at the Carter house, boots scuffing, heart racing as Ellen barged in, face red. "How dare you leave us!" she screeched, hands shaking. "The twins were a nightmare!" James loomed, newspaper crumpled. "You think you're too good for family?" I zipped my bag, resolve hard. "Family? I paid your wedding loan, watched Lily's kids, got selfish for one break." Ellen gasped, "We gave you half college!" I snapped, "Half while Lily got a house? I'm done being your help." James's "you'll get nothing if you leave" hit like a slap, but I dragged my suitcase downstairs, their shouts fading. "Don't come back," Ellen yelled as I hit the door, but I didn't look back. Deep Ellum's neon glowing like my future. I crashed with a classmate, then found a tiny apartment with a study group girl, splitting rent we could barely swing. Diner shifts piled up, college classes brutal, but no twins, no guilt. My mattress on the floor was freedom, sweeter than any Carter legacy. Nora swung by, kolaches in hand, her "Lily's marriage is shaky" gossip sharp. Ethan was pulling back, Lily's star glow dimming, Clara's "she's whining online" text fierce. I'd slung plates, studied, babysat, got shade for it. But my airport ditch was a middle finger to their script. My grades climbed, my resolve iron. They thought I'd crawl back, but I was building a life brick by brick, no family needed. Flashback to last winter, Oak Cliff Porch, 2021. Lily bragged about her twins, Ellen squealing, "Our joy!" I stood there, tuition plea buried, no nod, no thanks. James muttered, "Lily's the future." I thought family meant giving till you broke. I stood in Nora's kitchen, coffee cooling, Dallas oaks swaying outside. Lily's tears, Ellen's rage, James's threats. They'd never see me, but I saw myself. I'd ditched their trip, their house, their lies. Nora's "you're free" was my spark, my boots ready to stomp their stage to dust. They thought I'd stay their nobody, but I'd show 'em what ruined means when I live loud. Ever broke free from kin's guilt? Drop it below. My Deep Ellum apartment hummed with coffee steam, June 2023. Dallas morning light hitting my thrift store desk. My boots kicked off as I graded my last community college exam, heart steady like I'd finally found solid ground. The Carter house, Lily's star glow, Ellen's selfish jab, James's legacy nod, was a ghost now. My airport ditch from their Galveston trip last July a clean break. I'd moved out, crashed with a classmate, then split a tiny place with a study group girl, diner shifts piling up to pay rent. Nora's "You're killing it, Emily," buzzed from our last Kalashi run, my resolve hard as Texas oak. I leaned back, a jukebox from a nearby bar thumping faint. My grades posted, A's across the board. Lily's wedding loan, her Oak Cliff house, her twins' chaos that ate my savings. They'd scripted me invisible, but I'd torched their stage, slinging plates and studying to graduate debt-free. Clara's "Lily's marriage is wobblin'" text hit, Ethan pulling back after her "you ruined our trip" meltdown, her influencer posts gone quiet, Miss June's gossip sharp. I'd clawed through high school, their shade got half a tuition check while Lily got a palace. Now I was free. No strings. My phone pinged. A marketing firm offer. "Start Monday, Emily?" I grinned. A steady paycheck after years of diner grease, enough to ditch my mattress on the floor for a real bed. Ellen's call came, her voice softer than her "don't come back" scream at my move out. "Emily, we miss you," she said, her mall clerk job humbling her, per Clara's "she's quieter" text. "Missed me when I ditched y'all?" I asked, sweet tea cooling. Her "we were wrong" cracked, but I held firm. "Time, Mom, not words," I said. Nora's "keep 'em at arm's length" echoing, my boots ready to walk. I hit Deep Ellum bars with new friends, study group girls, a coworker named Jess, laughing over beers, no twins to wrangle. I dated a barista, short but fun, my first taste of carefree since Lily's help days. Lily texted, "I'm sorry, Emily, retail's tough." My jaw twitched. Her "watch 'em" at Galveston Raw. "You made me your nanny," I replied. Her "I was selfish" faint. Her boutique job scraping by, no match for my marketing gig. Clara's "her Insta's dead" buzzed, Ethan's distance growing, my resolve iron. I wasn't her shadow no more. Nora swung by, kolaches steaming, her "you're a badass" fierce. "Why'd they erase me?" I asked. Ellen's "family first" from my teens raw. "They needed Lily's shine," she said, her "you don't" steady. My phone pinged. "Jess, trivia night, you in?" My chest eased, James's "ungrateful" from the airport fading, my new life louder than their shade. Ellen's letter hit. "Emily, reading your old essays, I'm proud." I snorted, her star for Lily a ghost. "Show it, Mom," I texted, her mall grind a step I'd watch, not chase. Ryan's call was stiff, his "can we talk?" shaky, his construction job barely afloat, per Clara's "he's humbled" text. "Talk don't fix years," I said. Boundaries firm, his "I see you now" unearned. James stayed silent, his "don't come back" a wall I wouldn't climb. My marketing desk waited, my first campaign pitch set, my new crew, Jess, Nora, my kin. Lily's twins, Ellen's guilt, James's rage, they'd scripted me small, but my grades, my job, my nights out were mine, no babysitting required. Nora's "you burned their script" landed, her potluck invite pinned to my fridge. My phone buzzed, a prof. "Great portfolio, Emily." I smiled, my future glowing like Deep Ellum neon. I'd starved for Ellen's proud, slaved for Lily's kids, got shade for it, but my apartment, my crew, were my stage. A neighbor's "you're a rock" from last week's kolache swap lingered, their brisket tin on my counter, my chosen kin louder than Carter blood. Flashback to last fall, Oak Cliff Porch, 2022. Lily bragged about her house, Ellen gushing, "Our pride." I stood there, tuition plea buried, no nod, no thanks. James muttered, "Lily's the name." I thought family meant giving till you broke. I stood, coffee cooling, Dallas oaks swaying outside. Lily's whining, Ellen's pleas, James's silence. They'd never see me, but I saw myself. I ditched their trip, their house, their lies, built a life from scratch. Nora's "You're free" was my spark, my boots ready to stomp their stage to dust. They thought I'd stay their nobody, but I'd show 'em what freedom means when I live loud. Ever built a life after kin's shade? Drop it below. My Deep Ellum apartment buzzed with Nora's laugh, June 2024. Dallas evening warm with kolache steam. My boots kicked off as I prepped for my 25th birthday dinner with friends, heart steady like I'd built a fortress. My marketing job hummed. My escape from the Carter house, Lily's star glow, Ellen's selfish jab, James's legacy nod. A year behind me since ditching their Galveston trip at the airport. I'd clawed through community college, landed a steady gig, built a crew, no twins to babysit. Nora's "You're a queen, Emily" buzzed from our last potluck, my resolve hard as Texas oak. I leaned against my counter, a jukebox from a nearby bar thumping faint, my phone pinging. Ellen. "Come over for your birthday, whole family's here." My gut twisted, her "don't come back" from my move-out raw, but her softened "we miss you" calls tugged. Against my better judgment, I went, boots scuffing the Carter's Oak Cliff porch, Lily's twins, now 7, tearing through the yard, aunts, uncles, cousins milling. "Happy birthday, Emily," they chorused, hugs tight, but Lily's smile was thin, her retail job draining her shine, per Clara's "she's griping" online text. Ellen handed me an envelope, her grin too bright. "From all of us," she said, James nodding proud. I opened it, stomach sinking, a ticket to a Galveston resort. "Family vacation," James boomed. "We're all going, paid for." My chest burned, Galveston's twin-torn curtains, my drained savings flashing back. "A group trip?" I said, voice low, Lily's "watch 'em" from that beach raw. Ellen squeezed my arm, whispering, "Don't make a scene." I forced a smile, rage simmering like a deep Ellum BBQ pit, their family a trap I'd already busted. The party wound down, cousins trickling out, leaving me with Lily, Ethan, the twins, Ellen, and James. I set the ticket down, boots firm. "I ain't going," I said, flat. Lily gasped, "It's a family trip." Ellen's eyes widened. "Emily, we planned this for you." I laughed, raw. Nora's "there's snakes" buzzing. "For me? Y'all want me babysitting Lily's boys again, like Galveston, where I paid for your kids' mess." Lily's tears welled. "You don't love your nephews," I snapped. "I love 'em fine, but I ain't your nanny. Get Ethan to step up." James's face reddened. "Ungrateful girl," Ellen pleaded. "We're trying to fix things." I locked eyes, resolve iron. "Fix? You gave Lily a house, me half tuition. I paid your wedding loan, watched her kids, got selfish for one break." Lily sulked. "You ruined our last trip." I leaned in. "You ruined mine, leaving me with your twins while you played star." Ethan shifted, his "she's stressed" weak. Clara's, their marriage is cracking, sharp. I'd built my life. Job, friends, no Carter shade. Yet they scripted me their help again. Nora's "You're enough" grounded me. My marketing campaign launch waiting Monday. "I'm done," I said, voice steady. "I got plans, dinner with my crew, my life, no babysitting." Ellen's "family steps up" cracked, her mall job humbling her, per Clara's "she's changin'." "Step up for Lily," I said. "I'm living for me." James muttered, "You'll regret this." But I grabbed my jacket, boots clicking out, their shouts fading. Deep Ellum's neon glowed, my crew, Jess, Nora, waiting at a dive bar, my real kin. I stood on my porch, Deep Ellum neon flickering, oaks swaying outside. Lily's tears, Ellen's pleas, James's shade, they'd never see me, but I saw myself. I ditched their trip, built my life, burned their lies. Nora's "You're Free" was my spark, my boots ready to stomp their stage to dust. They thought I'd stay their nobody, but I'd show 'em what freedom means when I stand tall. Ever stood up to kin's demands? Drop it below. My Deep Ellum apartment glowed with potluck chatter. June 2025. Dallas evening warm with BBQ smoke. My sweet tea mug steaming as Nora passed kolaches. Lily swapped retail tales, and my marketing crew toasted campaign wins. My boots rested by the door, my career at the firm soaring, the Carter House, Lily's star glow, Ellen's selfish jab, James's legacy nod, a faint scar since ditching their Galveston trip 3 years back. My 25th birthday clash, refusing their group vacation, sealed my freedom. Nora's "You're a Queen, Emily" buzzed from our Lily's text hit. "You're heartless, Emily," I snorted. Her boutique grind no match for my gig. Her ruined trip a lie I'd torched. Ellen's voicemail pleaded, "Let's talk. I'm proud." I saved it. Her star for Lily, a ghost I'd watch, not chase. James's silence loomed, his "don't come back" a wall I'd left behind. My phone pinged. Jess. "Birthday shots ready?" I smiled, my campaign pitch, my crew, my stage, no twins required. Clara's Lily's Insta's toast buzzed, Ethan's distance growing, my resolve bright like Dallas oak. I'd starved for Ellen's proud, slaved for Lily's kids, got shade, but my job, my friends were mine. A neighbor's "You're a badass" from last week's kolache swap lingered, their brisket tin on my counter, my chosen kin louder than Carter blood. Flashback to last summer, Oak Cliff Porch, 2023. Lily bragged about her twins, Ellen gushing, "Our joy." I stood there, job offer buried, no nod, no thanks. James muttered, "Lily's the future." I thought family meant giving till you broke. I leaned against my oak counter, a jukebox from a nearby bar thumping faint, my new couch packed with Jess, Nora, and co-workers. Lily's marriage had steadied. Ethan stepping up after her retail grind humbled her. Per Clara's "she's real now" text. Ellen's mall job grounded her, her therapy deep, James's roofing work quiet, his ungrateful growl a ghost. I'd clawed through community college, diner shifts, their shade, my marketing campaigns pulling 6 figures, my life mine. "You good, Emily?" Lily asked, voice soft, her boutique sketches pinned on my wall. "Brightest yet," I grinned. Tea cool, Nora's our rock fierce. Jess raised her glass, crowd hushing. "To Emily, y'all! Our fire!" Cheers erupted. Lily's "damn right" loud, her retail badge gleaming. Ellen's "I'm proud" warm. I smiled, mug warm. "To chosen peace," I said, voice iron. "Kins who lifts you, not who dims." Nora's hug, Jess's nod, Lily's "I see you" wrapped me like a quilt. I'd starved for Ellen's proud, slaved for Lily's twins, got shade, but my job, my crew, Nora's trivia nights, Jess's bar hops were mine, brighter than Carter blood. Ellen's letter arrived last month, her scrawl steady. "Emily, your campaigns are amazing." My chest eased, her star for Lily a ghost, her "I failed you" at our coffee reel. "You're showing it?" I'd said, her mall job a bridge I'd cross slow. Lily's "I was wrong" landed, her "You ruined our trip" ash, her boutique humming, a truth I'd hold. James's call came, his "I missed you" soft, his "Don't come back" fading. "Keep seeing me," I said, Nora's "You're enough," my shield, boundaries firm. My phone pinged. A client. "Your pitch won us $200K, Emily." I grinned, my campaigns lighting Dallas billboards, my apartment, real bed, no floor mattress, my stage. Clara's, Lily's Insta's quiet, buzzed. Ethan's, "We're better" faint, their twins now school kids, no nanny needed. Ellen's, "I bragged about you" at her book club, James's "I'm proud" text, Steps I'd watch, not chase. Jess's potluck cruise growin' warmed me. My community, Nora, Jess, neighbors. My kin, no Carter strings. Nora leaned in, kolaches steaming. "Why'd they dim you?" she asked. Ellen's family first raw. "They needed Lily's shine," I said, voice low. "But I shine brighter, y'all." Her nod, you burned their script, fierce, hit like a Texas sunrise. My firm's growth, my crew's cheers, my stage, no babysitting required. A neighbor's "You're our hero" from last week's kolache swap lingered, their brisket tin on my counter, my chosen kin louder than ever. James's text hit. "Dinner, just us?" My laugh was soft, his legacy, a ghost I'd outrun. "Bring my crew," I replied, boundaries iron, his "I see you," a start I'd hold him to. Lily's boutique sketches, Ellen's therapy. They'd earned a nod, not my heart. Ethan's absence, his split from Lily's drama, faded. My campaigns, my mic. I ditched their trip, their house, their lies, built a life from diner grease to Dallas lights. Flashback to last spring, Oak Cliff Porch, 2022. Lily bragged about her twins, Ellen gushing, "Our joy!" I stood there, job offer buried, no nod, no thanks. James muttered, "Lily's the future. I thought family meant giving till you broke." I stepped onto my porch, deep elm neon glowing, oaks swaying like sentinels. Lily's growth, Ellen's effort, James's nod. They'd earn my trust, not claim it. I'd torched their shade, my career, my crew, my light. Nora's cheers, Jess's laughs, my clients' wins lit my way, my stage my own. My phone buzzed. Clara. "Proud of you, Emily." I pocketed it, free. I wasn't their nanny no more. I was Emily, marketer, friend, home. The potluck's warmth hit me. Oak shadows dancing like hope. Their trap, Lily's twins, Ellen's guilt, James's rage, tried to dim me, but my life, my kin, stood tall. I'd built a family that saw me, brick by brick, louder than their shade. What's your piece after kin's guilt? Drop it below and subscribe to my channel for more Reddit stories that hit hard.